It's a festival that has more going on than just bands. It's not a gig in a field. Some festivals in the UK, even some of the big ones, are not really much more than a gig in a field. You turn up, you pitch a tent, you go and buy some gassy beer in a plastic cup and a black t-shirt and go in the mosh pit. Now that's fine if that's what you want to do. I have no problems with that. But Glastonbury is a festival of contemporary arts and music. So there's all the other stuff going on. That seems to have all but disappeared, all but disappeared. And it's a shame really, because there's a lot of great musicians out there who have a lot of interesting things to say and do, and they can't all compete with Daft Punk. Where would you get the helmet? There was a period for the majority of the 20th century really where music was the sort of cutting edge of youth culture. All the interesting things that we were talking about and doing were articulated through music. Music was our social media. Obviously that's been superseded by the internet, and now if you're angry about the world, you don't need to learn to play guitar, write songs and do gigs in order to get the word out. You can go out and blog about it, you can tweet about it, you can have a Facebook page, and that's great. I'm glad people can do that, because not everybody can do gigs. It's quite a high bar to expect people to write and play. Not everyone's up for playing, but nobody ever toured the world reading out their Facebook comments. There needs to be space in music for people who are trying to articulate anger, frustration, a sense of betrayal that people are feeling in an economic situation that no longer seems really interested in lifting people up. I don't know, we're just trying to give a platform to people who have something to say and give them some encouragement. And nasty George Osborne and David Cameron are, compared to Thatcher, they don't really have that. There was something about Thatcher where she really, you really felt she had it in for you. It was personal. You felt, Whereas the trouble with Cameron is he's too much like Blair. He wants to be all things to all people. A Smiths fan. Come on,
Oh, well, that's